Alright guys, welcome to episode 19 of this Tottenham Hotspur career on FIFA 19. So, last episode we were looking for revenge on Man United and we didn't get it. It's a shame, because I think we've been playing a lot better recently than we were at the start of the season, but we still only managed to lose. We did get wins in other two games though, and we have a lot of cup action in this episode. Let's have a look at the calendar. You could see on main screen anyway, but we'll have a look on the calendar. First game of this episode is going to be round of 16 action in the FA Cup. Then we will be facing Juventus in the Champions League. This is the round of 16 as well. We are obviously out of the group stages. This is the knockout stage. This is when it's going to start getting tough. And we will round today's episode with a away game at Burnley. There's not actually a great deal left to really set. All his transfer business has done. Window slammed shut a couple of episodes ago, so now it's just a case of working his way to end of season and trying to finish as highly as we can in every single competition. We need to get back in them Champions League spots. That's what we need to do, because we cannot not be in the championship. We cannot not be in the Champions League next season. That's just got to happen. So unless we can somehow win the Champions League, we need to be in them Champions League spots. Okay, with that said, let's crack on with this episode and play this FA Cup game against Huddersfield. Hopefully this will see us progress into the next round, into the quarterfinals. I'd love to win FA Cup. I'd love to win out really, but yeah, FA Cup, special history at Spurs. And there's the Huddersfield lineup then. Lursul, yeah, there's players that I still don't know how to pronounce in that squad. They've got a lot of decent players though, let's face it. Mooney's going to be dangerous up front. Pritchard, is that Pritchard that came from Spurs? Our lineup has very little in way of surprises apart from up front. Harry Kane starts this one on the bench. We are going to try and put some faith in Jan Fiete Arp and see if he can grab a goal in this one. Alright, Wesley. Let's not do out daft. Let's try and put some pressure on, but build slowly if we have to. Come on, Ben Davis. Part of come on Ben Davis did Ben Davis not understand. I expect better from Ben Davis. Huddersfield corner. Let's get this away if we can. Well done, Alderweireld. Right, we're going to have less giving an easy time now. Sod it. All out attack. Not in terms of actually changing anything, but Marshall, can he hold off his man? He can. He's not going to keep that in, is he? Oh, he is. Straight at middle. Oh, Arp couldn't get a foot to it. And Walker only gets that far away as Serby. Oh. And again, dicking about with it in box. We cannot defend. We have gone 1-0 down in 17 minutes. We should have done much better with defending. We had chance after chance to clear that, and I kept going for passes. That were all me. I just kept going for short passes to try and play out from back instead of just lumping it upfield. You're not going to miss from that far out, are you? Huddersfield have been all over us in this. There's Lazare, finds Sobby. Just over. Huddersfield have got us all very tightly marked. And as Mooney cuts that out. Knocked back into the middle at Park. Well done for Tongan. Could this be a chance to counter? I think that's going to be asking too much for Arp. We shall see. It is. Is it going to be a Tottenham throw? It is. Oh, Davis has been turned inside Arp. Well done, Alderweireld. Alright, come on, Dybala. Set Son off here. We do. Can we get back into this just before half time? Be nice. We have done, but it's took a couple of lucky deflections. Let's bash that corner flag right in front of the Huddersfield fans as Dybala celebrates. We got so lucky then. Ball comes in from Son. Nice little pass backwards, but that had to take a real deflection off at defender. That should have been an own goal, really. And I mean, I'm guessing it were going on target anyway. But defender definitely turned that in his own net. It has gone down as an own goal, so it obviously weren't on target either. And there we go. Referee blows the whistle. We are going in all square, luckily, at the break, thanks to that deflection. I expect better from this team. especially after the last couple of episodes where we've actually been playing really well. Well done, Walker. Moy finds Lazari. Here's Pritchard, ex-Spurs player. Mooney turns and shoots. Ali gets a second block in. Offside, I assume. Finds Davis, looking to set Marshall off down this wing. He can. Well done, Marshall, to get inside. Oh, ref. That is a pen. Right fruit back of him. Probably don't deserve it, but it definitely were a foul. We are going to take the perhaps strange decision of letting Jan Fiete Arp take this just because I want to try and get him a goal. And he does get his goal. Tucks it right inside net, just in corner. I'm happy with that. Jan Fiete Arp gets another goal in FA Cup. There's not much you can really say about a penalty. It's either well took or it's crap, innit? Keeper didn't barely move. If keeper had moved, he'd probably have had that. Tucked well into the bottom corner though. Pritchard, well done for Tongan. Knocking it forward, looking for Arp. Can he get an header to it? It's Dybala, finds Son. And we whip this in. Back stick. Oh, how did we miss that? Were it Arp? It were Arp. That's why we missed it. It might be 74 rated, but 74 is not the 90 rated what Harry Kane is it? On to Ali. Through to Arp. Can he finish? No, he can't. What were that? That is perhaps the worst miss on this entire Spurs career. Just spoons it with outside at foot. Right, I think it's time that Arp does leave the field of play. Here we go. 91 rated Harry Kane can come on in his place. And that is his last kick at game. I'm sorry, I can't keep him up pitch after that. He's done well. He's showed some strength. But he just had to go. He'll be alright. Here is Kane. First touch of the ball. Turns out wide to Walker. Knock it off at top for Son. Son had to jump for it and that defender chance to get back. Here's Bradley. Oh, well done Ben Davis though. Instantly playing better with Kane coming on pitch. Here is Harry Kane and that's 3. From looking like we were going to lose this, we bring Harry Kane on and the rest of the team suddenly start performing. And Kane gets a goal almost instantly. It's got to be something to do with players just having a bit more cohesion, working together. A lineup that plays nearly every game. Kane weren't missing that from there either, what if right from penalty spot. Keeper get anywhere near? Nope. Keeper barely dived. Dybala going back in. It is nearly over. 10 seconds left. Well won Eriksson. Dybala, his ball were cut out. We were looking for a through ball for Kane. It don't matter. We do finish victors. We are through to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. Tottenham 3, Huddersfield 1. Interestingly, Sheffield Wednesday are still in FA Cup. They've got to play Leicester, so they might not be after this. But my other career mode team, still in Cup. Alright, this one's the big one of this episode. We have to beat Juventus. I know we've just struggled against Huddersfield, but we really need the victory in this one. I want to make it to the final. I want to win Champions League. I want to do something that Spurs are probably never going to do in my lifetime. No way things always go for Spurs. If I can do it on here, I'll consider that a win. So I must have skipped the wrong part of the opening graphics for that, so we didn't get see the teams. Let's have a quick look at lineups then. So Szczesny is in net. Cancelo at right back, Bonucci and Chiellini at centre backs with Alexandro at left back. That defence is solid. They've got Matuidi, Pjanic and Rakitic in centre with, look at that, Cristiano Ronaldo up top. This team is going to be hard to break down. I know we stole Dybala from them, but we might struggle in this. But then again, I thought we'd struggle against Barcelona and, you know, we weren't too bad against them, were we? Have a look at our lineup. Kane does come back in up front. And the other change is that Lucas is on the right and Son out on the left. Marshall is on the bench. Other than that, team's unchanged. Got to try and get a victory in this one. Or at least a draw, seeing as we're away from home. Away goals would be nice. Come on, Wesley. Let's not crack under pressure. Ronaldo's first touch is to send it all the way back to Cancelo. There's Rakitic bringing it forward, finds Ronaldo. Cuadrado dealing with Walker. Oh, well done, Walker. Don't know what he's going to try and do, looking for Kane though. A lot of this Juventus team is that the players are getting older. Although if we're going to make mistakes like that and just hand the ball off and give that amount of space, we're just sitting off. Rakitic to Costa going short. Eriksen was with him every step of the way. Ball's curved in. Great save by Lloris. Well done, Dele Alli. Taking no crap from Cristiano Ronaldo. Son could be off here. And Sonny keep running. Does keep out of the ball somehow. Whip this in middle. It fell to Dybala of all people. How'd that have been for a story? Dybala makes his first return home. Oh, go on, Super Jan. Not afraid of CR7. And Lloris ain't afraid of anybody, is he? Ref waves play on. Could be in behind here with Costa. Oh, big save by Hugo. And the follow-up from Ronaldo, spooned wide. Like when I were planning this series, that were awful. And well done, Hugo. As I was saying, well done, Hugo. Cuadrado, it had to be Cuadrado as well, didn't it? Just before half time as well. In fact, we're already past the 2 minutes of injury time. That first save from Ronaldo, though, were a cracker, but just couldn't react fast enough at second one. We've got an uphill battle in the second half. And there we go. Referee's whistle brings us to halfway point. Juventus 1, Tottenham 0. We have made a substitution at half-time then. Lucas Moura has gone off and Anthony Martial has come on. We've shifted Son out onto the right. Honestly thought the ref were going to give a pen then. And it would have been so unfair if he did. That weren't far wide. Let's look for Martial. Finds Martial. Eriksen's pass were awful. CR7 just turns us inside. Well done, Hugo. Alderweireld's getting dragged out wide again because Davis is too far upfield. Crossed in. Hugo gets a hand to it. Son is the one that gets it away in end. There's Dele Alli. Fires it down the wing for Martial. Looks to cut inside. Oh, robbed by Cancelo. I mean, great defending by Cancelo, obviously, but from our point of view, we were robbed. Second substitution at game then. Frankie de Jong is coming on for Dybala. De Jong's going to sit further back. We have pushed Dele Alli up into that cam position. There's Eriksen for Tongan. Here is de Jong, his first touch. Eriksen's going to go from distance, very nearly unseated keeper then, as it took a deflection as it came in. Khedira up to Bernardeschi, back to Khedira, finds CR7, big block. Were you offside? Looks like you were offside. Khedira again, Gundogan, Ronaldo, and there we go. Ref brings it to a close. We do lose 1-0 in the first leg of the Champions League round of 16. We didn't even perform. That's the frustrating thing. It's not like we performed well and lost. We performed terribly and we're probably flattered by it only being 1-0. Well, game number 3 then of this episode. We are going to have to do some rotating because they have moved some games around on the calendar. So that Chelsea game is now only 2 days after we play Burnley. We need to keep players fit, but we've then got a nice long big gap after that before we play City in the Carabao Cup final next episode. So hopefully, as long as we get through this game with Burnley and then manage to keep players fit for Chelsea, we'll be alright after that. Have a look at this Burnley lineup then. Heaton in goal, got Bardsley, Tarkowski, me and Koike in defence. Goodmanson, Cork, Barella and Lennon in the midfield, and Hendrick is starting behind Barnes up front. Formidable team, but one that hopefully we should be able to beat, you think anyway. We have got quite a patchwork team. We start with Lloris in goal, Defense of Aurier, Alderweireld, Sanchez and Mendy in this one. Dyer partners De Jong in middle at Park, with Lamela, Ali and Lucas in behind Harry Kane. Like I said, patchwork team, but still strong. This should be a team strong enough to beat Burnley, looking at who they've got on pitch. They've not exactly got world beaters. If you remember, I think it was Liverpool save we did, where, well, that were awful, weren't it? I was trying not to go after the ball then, but so that the referee had just waved play on. And I think it was the Liverpool save where Burnley had signed some like cracking players. In fact, didn't they sign Rabiot? Here's Kane. It's got Lucas. Lucas is playing on left. Let's let Mendy up and taps a little bit. He is quick. Or hoping Lucas had cut inside a little bit then. Here's Kane. Picks it up on outside at box. Looks to turn inside. Did get his shot off. In end, Eder were an easy save for Eaton. I don't think it was Sanchez that we dragged out. Well done. There's Barnes. Finds Lennon. Lloris has to put that out, apparently. You'd have thought that Lloris would have been able to clutch onto that. Oh, what a shot. And then Tarkowski kind of spoons that off at bar. They're in behind. We'll get that away. Aurier does put it out, but puts it out the wrong way. We're hoping to head that upfield, but that's gone out for another corner. Mora finds Kane. Could Dele Alli be in here? He's probably not quick enough to make a break then. Oh, Kane. I thought he'd messed that up then, but he didn't. Ball went nicely played through to him. I thought that touch that he took would have messed it up. Don't matter though. Yeah, just if you watch on replay, I thought that when ball came through to him, that he took a touch, and I thought that we're going to knock it straight into defender, but he took it past defender. Managed to turn around him. Eaton were unlucky not to get to that though. Ball goes forward, wide in. Sanchez deal with that, and Barnes puts it wide in end. Finds Cork. Is Hendrick. Big long range shot from wherever that were, and that's the referee's whistle, I do believe. 1-0 to Spurs at half time. We've made one change at the break then. We have taken Toby Alderweireld off and have brought on Harry Winks, with Dyer going into the centre of defence. I'm just conscious of that big Chelsea game on horizon. Lays it off for Mora. Lucas has got pace. We all know that. What can he do with it? Finds Dele Alli. Ali's shot blocked. And is Heaton going to get his answer to that? He is. Ali tried to hug him. Head that away. I said get it away. Well done, Lloris. Just lump that upfield. Hope for best. Well done, Frankie. We fire that out to Mora on wing. We can. Well done, Lamela. Oh, Mora, that were a waste, mate. Second sub at game then. We are taking Dele Alli off just to rest his legs. Arpey's coming on, and we've gone to more of a 4-4-2. Oh, we did that away daftly, haven't we? Westwood's come on. Oh, how did Wood miss that? How the hell did Wood miss virtually an open net? Come on, Lucas, now. You got players with you. Looking for Kane. Finds Kane. Kane makes it 2. Such an easy counter-attack then as soon as ball came out to Lucas. As soon as Lucas won that ball, I mean, I wasn't expecting my strikers to both drift the same way as where Lucas were running. But as soon as Kane got onto that on inside, you knew that were going in. Eaton did get an hand to it though. There's Defoe, finds Cork. Aurier lets men get past him. Oh, saved by crossbar. Could have been off for a counter then. Don't matter though. Final whistle means we do get the win. I'll take the win over another chance to attack. Tottenham 2, Burnley 0 at Turf Moor. And with 3 more beautiful Premier League points on board, that is probably where we're going to end this episode, guys. If you look at table, we have managed to crawl up to 5th at minute. Arsenal, though, do have a game in hand, so do Brighton. So Arsenal can leapfrog us again. Brighton, I don't think can. we'll have a quick look at the actual standing. Yeah, with games played, it's interesting, really. I mean, Manchester United are still running away with it. They are 10 points clear of us at top of table. Chelsea do have 2 games in hand and are only a point above us, but we do play them next. So if we can beat Chelsea, not only will we basically make one of their games in hand redundant, we can also close that gap a little bit. But Arsenal could also catch us up depending on when they play next. It's very tight. I think other than first, other places are up for grabs. We might be able to get as high as second if we can finish the season well. And getting 3 points in that last game was important. But we'll have to wait and see whether that happens, won't we? Because like I said, that was third and final game, and that is end of today's episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure you twat that thumbs up button. If you want to follow how the rest of this season goes, follow the other save, the other careers that we've got ongoing as well, then twat that subscribe button. Social media links there in description. Feel free to follow me on my Facebook page or Instagram, Twitter, etc. And other than that, I'll see you next episode.